length. And then of course we gotta have ourselves the main drag right down, because this is a western town. We're just gonna put everything there on the main strip. There we go. Now I would like to have something crossing the river over here. There is actually a very buildable area over here, and I'm almost afraid that we are indeed going to need some power, which is not terribly old-fashioned, so I have to pick something that is a little bit less out of place. But not right now. Let's go ahead and build ourselves what we need. So, main buildings for a western town are going to be the sheriff's office, of course, and a bank. So I know where we can get this. Let's go ahead and put that down. And how about right across from the town hall? You always want to do that. That is very suitable there. And of course we will need to go in and find that bank. There is that bank right across from the sheriff's office, because why wouldn't it be? And there you go. Now, we of course have stop signs to stop all them pesky horses from getting out of control. What else are we going to need? Homes, obviously. We are in a surplus of prosperity and authority. That suits me just fine. But we should probably start putting in, well, we got farms, that's something, and perhaps a fire brigade. Definitely do not want the town burning down. That would be very detrimental to our health. So we'll go ahead and put a fire brigade down. We'll put that somewhere. You know what, I don't think I'm going to precisely measure. This is going to be some plunk it down as you go kind of city development here, so we'll just put this down. Well, maybe a little bit over here instead, actually. There you go. Alright. What else can we be putting down now? We can, of course, be putting down them farms and chicken coops. But I want to make sure we're putting down the basics of a small western town. We are not going to get ourselves a railroad station here, which is highly unfortunate. You know, maybe I will indulge myself a little bit and make this town a little bit more developed, having brick buildings and the like. We may have to sacrifice a little bit of authenticity to do that. Things like, where's that deli at? Oh, and of course we have Elder Council and wigwams are available, so we can go ahead and do that. Fireworks shack. Maybe we can have ourselves a little bit of a Chinatown. We can have some Chinese immigrants over here in this town, anticipating the railroads coming through and their need. Should we go ahead and set up that road so we have ourselves a nice little bridge? Why not? Let's go ahead and do that. With a simple country road, and we'll just drag it across, making sure, of course, that it is straight. That is one of the worst things about this game. And we'll just drag that across, drag it across. There we go. Nice. Nice wooden bridge going out of town. If I put that right there, that is of course going to be in conflict. Let's get a bit closer here. This, of course, is now giving me grief because we are putting in too many damn intersections. So maybe we'll have a fire brigade coming down this way, and we'll build ourselves a little bit of a crossroad this way, and we're just going to finagle this in. It is going to drive me crazy when this does not line up. I can already hear you folks. And I'm right there with you. Alright, we got ourselves a little bit of farmhouse. People are actually living here, and we are up. We are up on everything. And I reckon that means we can go ahead and use it. Now, I definitely want to put in some of them creepy old haunted houses as well, seeing as how they fit the theme. But where are we going to put them? Is there a mine? Let's try and find a mine that we can put way out here. Now, I don't know where that's going to be, but maybe I'll get lucky and find one. Of course, it is probably going to be in the M's, if anything. Or possibly entirely not. Hey, while we're out here, let's put ourselves a lumber mill. Now, this thing is huge. And as far as lumber is concerned, unfortunately, the map has decided that all vegetation should be cacti and scrubs. Now, there are ways you can mix and match the zones and the climates and all that mapping, and we could have gone for sort of a wooded hills area, and that might make it more suitable for the lumber mill. I do not believe we'll have a lumber mill here. Alright, let's go ahead and put down a crossroads here because we kind of need the town to grow. I reckon that'll be a good side road there, and we're going to go ahead and put in another home. Put in a small town home, of course. We can put in some of them homestead buildings. I think that would be very suitable, as well as a woodsman hut. Now, this poor bastard is, of course, going to be cutting down nothing but cacti. But maybe we can have him out here. Doesn't necessarily have to be a woodsman. He can, of course, just be a guy decided to live way out here on his own. Let's go ahead and put ourselves country road coming out this way. Now, I'm afraid we're going to take out that nice big rock, but such is the price of progress, I suppose. Go ahead and put ourselves out here. Now, we are approaching the gulch. Where would I like this woodsman? I would actually just like him right up in here. But if I am going to put any kind of industrial mining area, and I highly doubt we're going to get to that. Again, I'm going to have to look inside these menus and see if I can't find that by myself. But here we go. We're going to put ourselves a woodsman's hut out here, and he is just going to be living by himself, away from everybody. Alright, so what else can we put in town here? We can put that haunted house. Maybe we'll put that haunted house over here, a little bit down the street. That seems a little bit too close to the rest of the town, however. I would like it kind of be out of town. The wealthy back easters that came out here to live and couldn't hack it, so they left their nice house to rot. But it's way out here, away from the commoners. Yeah, I reckon that's probably far enough. So we'll build that one, and then we can just put that out here, and then maybe we're going to have some of our own harrowed citizens. We might be able to have some zombies walking around, or ghosts. I don't necessarily believe that this is actually going to produce them. 90% ghosts, 5% of visits, whatever. Alright, we need some art. That is definitely not where that is going to be. Put in a garden. Yeah, we could put in a garden. Medium fountain out in the desert. Yeah, that will be highly appropriate. How about a public sculpture? Seems to me like that's the sort of thing the town founder might want to do. Put a big old statue of himself. There you go. Alright. Now we probably ought to be putting in more. You know what, let's go ahead and put in some of this stuff. We might want to put in a dairy barn, but we want that dairy barn to be a little bit closer. kinda farming. Do we have a ranch? I don't know where the hell we're gonna get cows from. We gotta put ourselves a little bit of a farming area out here. I would definitely like to put a ranch out here, seeing as how that would be highly more suitable for this climate. I do not believe that a grape vineyard, for example, is going to be very much appropriate for this area. And we are in a deficit, a major, major deficit. So what are we thinking there? A nasty old coal plant, I reckon. I mean, after all, coal power would have been very, very period appropriate here. So we'll just go ahead and take ourselves a big old road, and we'll run it out this way. And where do we want that nasty old coal plant? Right up here? There's a major piece of land out here, too. Yeah, we could keep it close to the town, I reckon. Maybe stuck away in there. And we'll just put it over here. So we'll run this road down. Gotta make sure I'm attached to myself here. And then we'll put it right there. That is not the right one. There we go. Nasty old coal plant. We've got power for days. Days and days and days. Fire brigade, fire alarm. We do not need that right now. Local attraction, bringing money, and we have unlimited money, of course, so none of that is important to me whatsoever. And I think maybe, you know what, we won't be building that road that way, but perhaps we'll have this road out here line up with the gulch. Ah, yes, of course, we are going to need ourselves, we are going to need ourselves a boot hill for all them gunfighters. And other sorted lots. Alright. So now you can at least mosey around and get back to town one way or another. So where's a hill? We need a hill. Of course, I've built far away from all the hills, and putting a cemetery way out here is not going to have any impact whatsoever that is going to be helpful to me. So can we get it over here, maybe? Where is the cemetery? Oh, hey, we got a creepy barn that can just be abandoned out here. Now, I like that. I like that a lot. Of course, we wouldn't want to put it near our woodsman, because that would be crowding him. Where the hell is this? Is it a venue? Is it under graveyard? It's under something. Ooh, hey, there are circus tents in here. Maybe we could have ourselves a little bit of out-of-town carnival. Are you kidding me? Where is this thing? Is it in decoration? It wouldn't be in decorations. It's got to be in a venue. Alright, well, we'll find it some other time. What else can we be putting in? Well, now, of course, we have to have ourselves a little bit of a tavern, so that's probably a venue. And where are we going to find that? Is that going to be under a bar? Or... I think that might be a bar instead of a tavern. We definitely need a smoke shop. Of course we do. Smoke shop seems like it would be a sort of a downtowny area. We'll go ahead and put that right. We'll go ahead and put that right there. Smoke shop, excellent. That is still not what I'm after. Yeah, this big top tent. Look at that. We're gonna have ourselves a little carnival, and I think we will. Carnival of the Damned. Now there's a town square that maybe I should have put a little bit closer. Actually, we can still put it over here. Or I'd actually go right there, and we could move that statue. Nah, I think we're doing just fine without it being too close. I do kind of like it right there. It's very suitable that it is right off the road But I do not like the founder's statue being so close, so we will not do that for now. Where am I at? I'm trying to find a damn place to get a drink. Now there is a speakeasy. Does not appear to be under this menu. Oh, wait a minute here. Now we got a dive bar. I'm not sure the dive bar is gonna. It's not really the place that makes a lot of sense, but saloon is what we're actually after. I'm not necessarily sure there is such a thing, especially not in jobs. Why do I keep looking there? Go to a saloon to get away from your job. And I don't rightly know what accent I am trying to speak right now. It definitely seems as though I am going a little bit New England at sometimes. A schoolroom would be something that I would actually like to have in the town. Maybe a little bit out here. Because of course we gotta educate them youngins. There we go. Still not what I'm after. Alright. Well, one more glance through, and I think I'm just going to call that one quits for now. I will go through here and see what I can find to add to this here little town, because otherwise we're just going to be fluffing around for, well, minutes on end, because it's not going to be a very long series. So, because of that, I would actually like to know what I'm doing. But I think this is a pretty good start. We seem to have a nice little strip there of the downtown. We'll be putting on houses, and then we'll be putting in probably a natives area outside here. I mean, there are actually very good places to build. We could have that maybe out here, really, and they could be protesting this to have a coal plant. And then maybe we'll put the farms out this way. There we go. And then we've got to have ourselves, of course, the circus that will be out here, the traveling circus. And what else? What else will we need? I'd like to put a little bit of industry. Again, if I could find a mine, that would be fantastic. But I do not know that that is going to be a thing. We do have water, of course, that actually appears to turn into an ocean out here. So maybe I can go ahead and put a pier out here. That is not at all really what I wanted out of this, but well, maybe it's what we'll do. What else is missing? Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm going to end this one here, and I'll see y'all next time.